All right, y'all. So this is gonna be quick. Today I was just wanted to go over my trade breakdown that I took, and why I'm kind of going back to the 1 minute instead of just looking at the range charts. And it's just because simply, like, I mean, I've been back testing the range charts. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to, and I just haven't seen success on it. Like, I know that it doesn't happen overnight, but I'm just like, why would I change what I'm doing when it was working when I was on the 1 minute? Like, the 1 minute I was actually getting payouts, man. I was passing these accounts left and right. Man, I was going crazy. But I seen Mike and I wanted to just change. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me just stick to what I was doing so I can, focus on like the long-term goal and really lock the fuck in. But anyways, today I'm just gonna show y'all my trade breakdown and why I'm actually gonna start going for 1 to 1.5 RR instead of 1 to 1, just because obviously when the loser leagues come, like, overall you're still gonna be like profitable with the wins. So as long as you have like a, I think like a 50% win rate with the 1.5s, you'll be like profitable. I mean, even it takes 1 to 1, you need a 50% win rate to be profitable. But if you have a 50, like a solid 50, like, you'll be completely fine. But anyways, I'm gonna show the analysis that I had. So this setup actually won. I just happened to miss it. So on the 120, it was prices dropping. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna be looking for supply today, but it wasn't really the case. I instead of looking for supply zones, I was just like, honestly, these two swings got broken, and there's like minor, little bits of structure being broken to the upside. So I'm like, okay, it's probably, maybe it might be a reversal pattern down here. So I'm just like, okay, you know what, we're gonna be going. Honestly, I think I'm looking for buys. So that was my thought process for going into the day. I was like, okay, my process, I'm gonna be looking for buys. But there was this one supply I did mark up. It was what you consider, I guess you could say it was counter trend, and it smacked. Actually, did smack, but I fucking missed it. Unironically, I was eating donuts. I was ordering donuts on DoorDash, and I literally, as it happened, I missed a scalp, and it went for like a 1.5. So I was tight as hell. So and when I did get in, dude, I got in for like, it was like the retest something over here, and I somehow lost. I guess my stop loss was too tight. I think it was when the price hit up here. When price, I lost on this first setup, right here, and this when I was like, okay, my stop loss, it has to be super big. I'm like, you know what, fuck that. I don't like that. Well, actually, no, my stop loss wasn't big, but it was just like, it's fucking confusing to me. I'm just like, you know what, I know what I'm doing on 1 minute. I'm gonna go back to the 1 minute. So I hopped on one of my older accounts, on the on Topsec, and I was like, bro, look at this, bro. Oh no, wrong chart. Okay, like, look at this. Literally, I made money off this fucking move right here, bro. And the thing is, and this ain't even the cleanest price action that I normally take. It's just crazy to me. But anyway, so let me get down to the actual trade that I took today. So usually it was around 9:30. I was just looking, okay, we're gonna be bullish today. So originally I had this zone marked up, and I was pulling the book map too, just so I can see the orders. So this is what my zone was looking like. Never touched. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna mark up this zone. Never touched. And then that last zone that I marked up here is last demand. All of these were considered low prop, which I don't mind taking because I've actually found more success taking low prop zones than I do high prop zones somehow, some way. So when I was looking at this, I can see price kind of did a little like liquidity grab right here. And for me to consider a liquidity grab, I can't have price. I mean, the candles can't close below like this area right here. So you can see it wicked it, So in my head, I'm like, okay, it's just a little stop loss run. They're going for they're trying to go for fucking stop losses. So I saw that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use another strategy that I use. And I actually could have got in somewhere around here, but I did the little 13 EMA breakout strat. Shout out to Doyle for it. And so when price closed, I got in like a little bit. I usually get in about 15, 30 seconds before it closes, 10 seconds before it closes, and then I got in around like right here. My stop loss was the last candle close, so I gave my stop loss some breathing room. And then again, I did the 1.5, and you can see, this is what I'm saying, bro. Price always usually goes for that 1.5, and you know, the reason why I wasn't going for a 1 to 2 right here, because I mean, look, you got this counter trend supply that actually did cook up, and guess what it went for? 1 to 2 actually, but the 1 to 0.5 got hit. So this is what also I was gonna mark up if I decided not to take this 13 EMA breakout. But on the book map, like the buyers were there, so I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and scalp this real quick. And so when this tapped, my entry would have been right here after this candle break right there. And then stop loss would have been about 17 points, and then 1.5. I went for the 1.5, so 1.5 got smacked. And then I think it went for it went for the 1.2, but I went ahead and got my 1.5, so that smacked. And then I don't really see anything else I would have took, so that probably would have been it for today. I mean, it was it already, but I don't think I would have, like, if I would have missed those 2 setups, those 3 setups actually, I probably wouldn't have done anything other than probably get faked out right here. Like, this was a little fake out I saw, but honestly, when you look at the book map, you can really tell when, like, say if you're looking for sellers, you can tell when the sellers are like starting to like get, starting to die out. So this is, I probably would have caught something here. Actually, no, price never gave me an entry. It never no candle break. So I actually would have, even if I missed all the steps, I wouldn't even took that. So probably would have gone for, excuse me, I probably wouldn't have, yeah, wouldn't, yeah, it would have been it. That would have been it. Anyways, this is setup I took. Little liquidity grab, 13 minute breakout mixed in with a little supply. So it was a lot of different influences right here. So yeah, that was my trade for today, and that is how I made $926. And like, I'm gonna be keeping track of this. So what was it, about 1 minute? Yeah, usually my win, like if I lose my trades usually have to stay within like 1 minute. 1 minute to 50 seconds. Anything more than that, I'm more likely gonna lose. Yeah, man, that's how I made $926 a day. And my risk, I was risking, what was it like? I was risking about 648. And I took a little bit. I took some contracts out just to secure some profits. But I'm probably not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna let the full TP get hit instead of like trimming some off at 101, because I was kind of dumb. I kind of missed out on, this is what I should have made. I can show y'all. What was it? I think it's about 648. This is what I should have made. Oh, I'm retarded. That's what I, never mind. Never mind. No. I was thinking, I was thinking I was gonna risk 750. That's what I thought I was gonna risk. I'm like, you know what? Let me just chill out. So yeah, that's what I was gonna risk. But this is, like I said, I was fine with what I made today. So yeah, that's my trade breakdown today.